Hello everybody. I have not done a not K-pop album reaction in a very long time, but as you should know, I'm a big fan of Måneskin. My branding of the most British American is in part a jest, a little bit of satire, but is also very true, and was very true when I was growing up especially, and because of that, I am deeply invested in Eurovision. Every year I watch it, I only really know what's happening when the semifinals are going on because I forget like every May to like look into the preliminary competitions and whatever. But every single year since I was like maybe 13, I've watched Eurovision. So seeing Måneskin and their global success post-winning Eurovision has been like such a wonderful treat for me because I was rooting for them. I was rooting for Italy that entire season, and when they won, it was such a big deal. And I think a lot of people like them because their aesthetic, iconic. They are like the epitome of like modern day rock stars in my opinion. Like watching them perform is how I imagine people felt when they got to see like Queen in the 80s. Like they're just like rock stars underline bold TM. Like they have the aesthetic, they have the vibe, they're so like on point with it. But when I saw them on tour, I just feel like a lot of people in the crowd didn't know the music. And I listened to all of their music. And their music is absolutely incredible. So I'm hoping that with this album, more people actually get into like their music and understand them more than like on just like, oh, they're cool, hot rock stars on like a surface level, and like actually get into the vibes of the music. Because tell me why I was the only person in the pit who knew the words to Supermodel. One of their best fucking songs. That, surprise, surprise, is on this album. I thought it was just gonna be a single. Mamma Mia, Supermodel, and The Loneliest all are on this album, which I'm so happy about because I pre-ordered this album. I have it on CD and I can listen to it in my car on my drive today, and I'm so looking forward to it. But there are a bunch of other songs on this album. It's a full 17-track album. A good, strong, meaty, long album. I'm so excited. And my one hope when I was like hearing about this album coming out was that there's going to be at least one song in Italian, because a lot of their singles so far have been all in English, and I get it. You're appealing to a global market and it's working, and like good for y'all, get your bag. And those songs are absolutely incredible. I'm not complaining, but I do really appreciate their Italian music, their music in Italian, and I feel like there wasn't as much of it in their concert as I wanted there to be, and I was hoping that like maybe if there's some on this album that there will be the next time that they tour. There'll be more Italian songs on the set list. And there's at least one song on here that is 100% in Italian. Il tono della vita. I don't know Italian, besties, I'm so sorry, but it's such a beautiful language and I love their songs in Italian. But you know how this goes. We're gonna listen to the whole album in order, and thankfully they have put out lyric videos for every single one of the songs on this album, which I could not thank you enough. Not enough artists nowadays do. They all like to put out like fucking visualizers, and I'm like, tell me the words of the song. And Måneskin did that, and I really appreciate it. So we're gonna start with track number 1, Own My Mind. What a good song. What a good song, first of all. Lyrics, always incredible. Their writing is like so good. Like the lyrical quality of their songs, incredible. This song is like such a fun, upbeat, I don't want to say poppy song, but it's like a fun, upbeat, hype song, up-tempo, great vibes. Thomas on the fucking guitar is incredible. Love that melody, love that like, I don't know what the fuck you call it, a chord progression. It sounds good. Thomas's parts sound so good. Damiano, his voice, always incredible. His voice is so good, and I think that's really like each member of the band is so good at what they do. But I think that like obviously like the singer is sort of like the front man, and Damiano has like the perfect stage presence and like vocal quality to like lead such a powerful group like Måneskin, and I just love hearing their music. I love it, and I hope, goddammit, knock on wood, that his voice stays nice and healthy throughout his career, because there are some people who are no longer in bands, apparently, that had really nice voices that no longer have nice voices. And I just love Damiano's voice, and he sounds incredible on track and live. I think that this song is cute and fun. It's a little bit cheeky. It's a good fun song. I think this is like the perfect vibe of Måneskin that could still be played like on the radio. That's like their own song, because everybody loves begging, but like we all know that's not their song, and I would love for one of their songs to like be on the radio, and I think that this is like a perfect vibe for that, where it's like, it's catchy, it's fun, it's upbeat, and it's not too like explicit that like you have to like censor it like crazy to get on the radio, but it's also like still has that edge that like Måneskin music has. I love it. It's a good song. Next is Gossip featuring Tom Morello, and this one has a music video which I have not seen because I have been waiting to watch it for this video. I'm gonna be honest with y'all, I don't know who Tom Morello is. I've heard a lot of clips from this from like their TikTok and Instagram, so I'm really excited to hear the full song. Schley. No, see, they're iconic. Iconic. Okay, wait, there's like a minute left. I love this cover art. Like, genuinely, I don't think anybody's doing it like Måneskin. Like, I feel like there's a lot of people who are like trying to be cool and different and alternative and edgy. And then there's people who are like actually cool, different, alternative, and edgy. And like, that's Måneskin. Schley, does it have? Oh my god, it does. Okay, wait. Let's watch it one more time with just like the tie it with the words because I understood most of it, but like my reading or my listening comprehension, not good, not good. I also love the bass in here. Victoria fucked it. Fucking 8. She always does. I love a good bassist. I was gonna say something, but let's not say that. Let's instead say they are not like them all though. Like when you think of trailblazers in music, I genuinely do think of Måneskin. And like the fact that they're still so underrated makes no sense to me. So this song sort of just like being what I'm interpreting to be like what they've heard from other people. Like other people are telling them, you're not iconic, you're just like everyone else. Which I think is just a really insane thing to say to like the like first Italian rock group in like forever to break into a global scene. Like who's doing it like Måneskin? Literally no one. I'm assuming that's Tom Morello. I genuinely don't know who that is. And like the fact that they've done the American scene for like a year or two at this point, yeah? And it's sort of being like a social commentary on the American dream and Hollywood culture. Which you would think would align well with like a rock star sort of life that they sort of live, but they're pretty chill, honestly. The commentary was sort of saying that like, oh, what they do is crazy and outlandish because, you know, they're like naked in the video or on stage or whatever, but like the amount of celebrities just doing crazy drugs, always drunk, always under the influence, but like what they're doing is outlandish? Yeah. Interesting. Very fun song. I feel like I gotta look up who Tom Morello is. Oh, Rage Against the Machine! You see, I don't know any of the members of these bands. That's so slay. Very in line, like, thematically, message-wise, with this song and their vibe. Great song. Fun song. Next song. Time Zone. Ooh, a sad song. I love a sad song. So fucking good, my god. Oh my god, what a fucking incredible song. Damiano! Damiano! Damiano, you fucking did it again, King! Oh my god, that hits. Okay, who has the writing credits on the song? Do all 4 of them write their songs, or is it just like Damiano? All 4 of them have writing credits! What a fucking slay! Oh my god, no, they're fucking incredible. This song, so good. It reminds me of another song that I really like that has the same sort of vibe. Of like thematically and just sort of being like a belt your heart out, I miss you so much, I want to come back home to you sort of song. I'm completely forgetting what song it is. So good. Oh my god. You ever listen to a song that fucking that resets your mind? You ever hear a song that reinvents music? Like, oh, that song, it's incredible. It's incredible. First of all, the writing. The yearning. It's about the yearning. It's about the want. I've said it before, I'll say it a million fucking times. I love a good dramatic love song. A song full of emotion, full of feeling, full of desperation, full of yearning. Either a heartbreak song or I want to be with you song like this. So good. So good. And I love when you know a song like has personal meaning and that just hits like a little bit harder, because I'm sure it must have been very hard and stressful. Damiano specifically, because I know he's in a relationship, being away from his girlfriend for like so long while he's on tour and like doing like American press and promo, being like literally 7,000 miles away from his love. Ah! So good. Especially since I feel like the sort of stereotype and the sort of path led by like classic rock stars is that they're just sort of like sleazy and they sleep with whoever and they're not tied down and they're living like the rock star life. That's the rock star life. But having the frontman, first of all, Damiano, who's fine as hell, so hot. Let's give a round of applause to Damiano. Man looks so good. And have him be in like a public, serious, committed relationship is like so slay. That's so slay. Truly, once again, Trailblazers, Måneskin doing their own thing. They don't care about what they should be doing. They do what they want. I think that's so slay. And because of that, we get opportunities to write songs like this that are so good. So fucking good. Just like the emotion, the ability to just like belt out all of your pain and it's just so good. The lyrics, incredible. I also love storytelling music, as I've said. So the storytelling in this song of being like, I'm so far away from you, I miss you so much, and I don't care that I have contracts and I have places to be and I like have a whole schedule that I need to be on. Like fuck all of that. I literally bought a ticket. I paid like thousands of dollars for it, but I'm going to see you right now because I miss you so much. It's so good. It's incredible. I love songs like this. My God, I love Måneskin. They make music for me. They make music for me. Who's the fan base of Måneskin? Just me. It's just me and people like me. The girlies who get it, get it. Incredible fucking song. My God. Might be my favorite song on the album, which is saying a lot because Supermodel was my all-time favorite song for a very long time. But this song, I think I like better than Supermodel, even though they're different vibes. How can you compare Supermodel to Time Zone? Time Zone's so good. But Supermodel's like, just incredible. Oh my God. What a fucking good song. Holy shit. Song's so good. Oh my God, let's get that song a Grammy. Next song is Blah Blah Blah. Let's have it be a fun party song. The bass. Period. Incredible. No, cause like this, okay. Incredible. You know, I also love a petty, vindictive breakup / love song, and this is also that. It's so slay. It's so good. Especially since, like, the whole song is, like, making fun of somebody. So the song has, like, a very sort of, like, childlike sort of, like, mocking vibe to it, and it, like, fits so well. It's so funny. It's so, like, again, it's cheeky, it's tongue-in-cheek. I love it. I love this song. Not as much as Time Zone, because Time Zone changed my life. But this song, it's so fun. It's such a fun song. I feel like hearing the song live is going to be like such a fun experience. Victoria's bass line, so good. So good. Love it. Can't wait to learn it. It's so fun. I'm obsessed with it. Like, I don't feel like there are enough songs that are like, no, you're a bitch and all my problems are your fault. Fuck you. So for them to give me that exactly, I'm just so appreciative. It's such a good song. Next one is Baby Said. Victoria. Baby said, let me taste your silhouette. You can fuck between my legs. Incredible. Another fucking banger. Måneskin just does not miss. I swear to God, every Måneskin song I've heard, I love. Like, they make such good music. What a fun, like, it's such a, like, fun rhythm to the song. The guitars. Victoria. Thomas. Go off. The guitars are incredible. Ethan always goes off as well. I feel like I don't ever appreciate, I'm not, like, appreciating Ethan as much as I should. It's just, you know, the drums are there consistently going and supporting the song. I don't know. I feel like he hasn't got like a big drum solo moment that I could be like, wow, that was incredible. But the drums in every song like fit and support and add to the song so much. Ethan is always incredible. Ethan's my favorite. Let's just make that clear. Ethan's my favorite. Like the rhythm of the lyrics on top of like the melody of the song is like so fun and different and interesting. I love that this lyric video has Victoria because I love Victoria. Damiano sounds incredible as per usual. The way that he sings in this song though is a little bit different than the way he sings in like his other songs and like their other songs, and I think that that's super fun. a little bit different, a little bit interesting. That's what I love about Måneskin, is that they're able to give you variety while also keeping, if not exceeding, the level of quality. Like, all of their songs are good, but they're not all like the same. It's just like, it's a great song. It's a great song. And I feel like this song has sort of like a 2015 pop punk vibe. Like, it reminds me of the songs on Save Rock and Roll by Fall Out Boy and some like pre-hiatus My Chem music. It's just like a different vibe than like the more classic rock sound that they sort of have. I absolutely love it. Next one is Gasoline. I've definitely heard this song before. The instrumentals in the end were absolutely incredible. Everybody fucking went off. I remember the song now. This is the song that they put out in support of Ukraine, which is absolutely so slay. I feel like not enough artists now, a lot of artists now try to be like neutral in politics, not fully understanding that all art is political and art is inherently political. And to like abstain from politics while making art, it just like, you look stupid. But like Måneskin, like boldly and proudly like taking a stand for the things they believe in is just like utmost respect. What a slay. Love this song. Next song, Feel. Don't tell your mother, she doesn't wanna know about the things we're gonna do tonight. Blue jeans and leather. Great song. Super fun song. Like, I feel like a lot of Måneskin music is like NCT 127 music for the sluts and the whores. And I love that for us. I think that we need more music of this variety, even though everybody's like, oh, music now is so vulgar, blah, 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 blah. Shut up. There can never be too much. I love this energy in all of the music. I think that that song was super fun. Interestingly though, the line that kept getting repeated was cocaine is on the table. And then we don't care because we're rebels. And I don't know if like that's implying that like cocaine is on the table and we don't take it because we are rebels to this sort of like normalization of doing cocaine, or we do the cocaine because we're rebels to the mainstream culture who says don't do cocaine. Because I if some of y'all don't remember, when they were in Eurovision, they had a whole scandal where they thought that Damiano was doing coke off the table, and he had to do a whole press conference basically being like, I don't do coke, I've never done coke. And I don't know if he's changed his mind or if that was just a safe face. It's all very interesting. But that song was really fun. I love the ad-libs in that song. I love the bass line. I really love the drums. Ethan and Victoria, slay. Everybody always slays, but like those parts were really good. Next song, Don't Wanna Sleep. All the instruments going off. Let's go, Thomas! So good, so good. I feel like this perhaps is the first Måneskin song where I prefer the instrumentals over the lyrics, because usually their lyrics are absolutely spectacular. Blow me away, knock me out my ass. And these lyrics are like good. But Ethan, Victoria, and Thomas fucking rip off. They fucking go so hard. Each of them individually. Like, usually when you like write music, you want to like have everything sort of like go together, but it's LOL. My phone ran out of storage. Who was surprised? I think I was talking about the instrumentals. Like, yes, lyrics good, but instrumentally it sounds like everybody is like fighting, but like it still sounds good together. It sounds like a choreographed fight scene where it's more like a dance than a fight. It's just like they are all going so hard and like really fighting for the spotlight, but like in like a non-malicious, I'm trying to take your spotlight sort of thing. Like everybody's doing their own thing and they're all doing it so well. And it's so good. The instrumentals in this song are incredible. Next song, Cool Kids. Love the bass line. Incredible. The one for the girls. Slay. Thomas's guitar solo at the end, or guitar riff at the end, was really good. I realized I've heard the song because they played it at the show. Fun song. Cute song. Love it. We love our bicon Victoria. She is a queen. She is iconic. The day that Måneskin gets their proper recognition and flowers will be a wonderful day. Because, like, for all intents and purposes, they should be the leading people in, like, the punk, rock, pop sort of scene. They should. Because I feel like so many people, like, not to say that anybody leading the scene now is bad, because we love Paramore, we love Fall Out Boy, we love My Chem, but, like, they should be at that level respectfully, if not higher. Because, like, I feel like the whole thing about this genre of music is being, like, alternative, making your own path, standing up for what you believe in, and, like, they embody that so perfectly. I don't know, they just slay. They slay and I love them. And I think it's very ironic that this song is about how they don't care about being cool, but they are, like, literally the epitome of cool. Like, their aura is so intimidating because they are so cool and confident in who they are. They're iconic. I love Måneskin. Anyways, next song, If Not For You. Another sad song. I love their sad songs. Beautiful, beautiful song. Incredible. I love a slower, sadder rock song. I love a ballad. I do feel like this one might be my least favorite of the three sad songs. It probably goes Time Zone, Loneliest, If Not For You. But, like, the margins are very, very slim between them. Like, the song is still very, very beautiful. Damiano's voice is absolutely just incredible. This song reminds me of The Rex, another rock group that I really love and listen to. This reminds me of 4 by The Rex, where it's just, like, a little bit more sad and stripped down. And 4 was not my favorite song when I listened to it, but is one of my favorite songs now. So I feel like this song, it's just not its moment right now, but soon, as I listen to the album and my favorite songs cycle through, it will become my favorite song. I feel like Måneskin, 5 Seconds of Summer, and The Rex all sort of make sort of similar strong rock ballads, and I feel like if any of them were to collab, it would ruin my life. So let's keep them separate for now. Read your diary. Ooh, beautiful fade out, incredible song. I really like this song because I feel like it's a change in theme. I feel like a lot of Måneskin songs have a big, like, bravado, confidence to them, because those are, like, the kinds of people that they are. They don't give a shit. They're cool. They're cooler than you. They're better than you. But like I said before, I love a petty, vindictive love song. I love big emotions, but I also love pathetic love songs. I love it when someone's like, I'm on my knees, I'm begging for you to come home, I need you here with me, I'm nothing without you. I love that shit. And I feel like this is that vibe of being like, you rejected me and now I'm, like, crying over you, I'm so sad that you're not here with me. And it, like, has a pathetic sort of vibe that I didn't think that we could get from Måneskin, because they're not that type of people where you would look at them and be like, ah, what a pathetic loser. But they bring that energy in this song, and I think it's really good. And obviously, once again, everybody sounds incredible in this song. Damiano's voice. Next song, Mark Chapman. Thomas! We love a song in Italian. Ugh, so good. Incredible song. I just read an English translation in the comments. Thank you so much. I love how the lyrics in English even rhyme. That's talent. Mark Chapman being the person who killed John Lennon, and this song being about, I guess you could say it's about Mark Chapman specifically, but it sounds also like it's a sort of greater metaphor of somebody who's, like, obsessed with you but doesn't actually, like, love you. Like, their love for you is twisted like a crazy stalker person. Who Mark Chapman is, I don't know if he's dead. And just, it sounds incredible. The song sounds really good in Italian. I love their Italian songs. And, like, the song being in Italian but still being titled in English and having this meaning of, like, being based off of this, like, crazy English stalker, I just think it's very interesting. And once again, Måneskin, with their commentary and their music, it's always really good, always hits the nail on the head. And the lyric video has that vibe too, because it has them, like, walking across the screen, just, like, sort of looking over their shoulder. Like, they have a vision and they always execute it so well. Really good song. Love it. Love a good Italian track. Is the next one Italian too? Perhaps La Fine? La Fine? So good. So good. Oh my god, the instrumentals. I really like how the Italian in this song is like so quick. Like the song is so fast, you can hear it. When Ethan's playing the drums, like the speed in which this song goes is so quick and it sounds almost like he's rapping. It's just so beautiful, and like the sharpness in all of the syllables in Italian, it's such a beautiful song. This is a very intense song to put at the end of the album. I also love that it's in Italian, and this is just based on the translations that somebody put into the comments, so it could be wrong. I do not know Italian. I will get on that one day. I have a lot of other languages I'm trying to learn. But this song being about how fame and their like success has already started dragging them down, and I'm like, babes, they just won like 2 years ago. So for them to already be writing songs about how like the world is trying to like tear them down and how they feel like sort of like exhausted and burnt out by it already is not boding well for the longevity of their career. I will say that I've been around the world, I've seen people know it's not like I imagined it, but the only way out is to leave the pack. If everyone loves you now, just know it's not the beginning, it's the end. Incredible writing, but my god, that's not good. Maybe the only answer is leaving or staying here and wasting away. Just know it's not the beginning, it's the end. Even the prettiest rose has its thorns. Do you have any idea of how it feels holding the world in your hands as if it actually mattered, as if we were actually special? Y'all, just the whole second verse is so good. Holding on, holding nothing but empty air, not even all the gold in the world. They treated me like a saint, then they judged me, glared at me as if I was a convicted criminal. When they'll find evidence of my crime, they'll realize too late that they were wrong. Thankfully though, this section ends with, but I'm not stopping, I keep going, I want to live like I'm running on a wire. The day when I won't have a reason, I'll know that it's not the beginning, it's the end. A very intense song, and a very interesting song to put in Italian. To sort of like call back to their roots, because this is sort of a song like reflecting on the year that they've had, the fucking crazy ass year that they've had. They went hard at the American circuit, and that shit's like exhausting. And they did their whole tour, and like to reflect on that and to be like, it's not what we imagined it would be, it's not that nice. Every rose has its thorns. But thankfully they said that they'll keep going. But like, I do worry, because usually you only start writing shit like this on your second or third album. So for their first, well, I guess it's not their first album, I guess it is like their third album, but like your second or third album after your album that's made it big, you know? So for the fame to really sort of be tearing them down already is like kind of worrisome, but like I get it, like they were shot so far into like the global sphere, like basically overnight, because they did the Eurovision thing and that was cute, but then Banking absolutely fucking blew up. And they're also so young. Let's keep this in mind. Do y'all know how young they are? For the longest time when I first got into them, I thought they were like in their like late 20s, early 30s. I thought that they were like old. Not that that's like old, but they're like old. Like I think the youngest member, who's either like Ethan or Thomas, like just turned 21. I think Damiano's like maybe 25. I think he's like 24, 25. Like, they're so young, and for them to already be like so bugged out by success and by their fame is like, nah, I don't love that for them. They're so young. I also think it's interesting that like the last 3 songs, technically not the last 3 songs, because the last 3 songs will be Mamma Mia, Supermodel, and The Loneliest, but those have already been like sort of pre-released as singles. The last 3 sort of like new songs on this album are all their Italian tracks, and the idea that they've sort of just like stuck their Italian tracks towards the end and didn't like mix them into the rest of the album, I don't love that. I'm sure that they had their reason. I worry that either they feel or they have pressure from like their company, management, whatever, to sort of front load their album with English songs to be more marketable to a global audience. And like, I get why you would do that. I just wish that they didn't have to, because I love their songs in Italian. Anyways, they're not the last song, but the last song of the songs that I haven't heard is going to be Il Tono della Vita. Beautiful beautiful falsetto, Damiano, my god. Maybe it's because they feel more comfortable and are more experienced writing in Italian. Maybe it's just because of the way that this certain person in the comments has chosen to translate the song. But I feel like these three songs specifically, their songs in Italian have a lot more of a poetic sort of vibe to the lyrics that I think is just really beautiful, that is not necessarily always shown in their English songs. Like, their English songs are like, they're fun, they're cute, they're cheeky, they're upbeat, but I feel like a lot of the emotion, a lot of the poetic writing, and a lot of the emotion, a lot of the feeling, a lot of the heart is in their songs in Italian. And that's why I really want more of them. I think that this song's so beautiful. I think that the way that it's produced and the way that Damiano sings in it is just so beautiful. Just such a good song. And I hate the fact that these three Italian songs are just sort of like shoved in at the end. I wish that they were mixed in throughout the album. I also wish that there were just more than 3 songs in Italian. But I've already gotten into that. Beautiful song. But this is not the end of the album. The last 3 songs are Mamma Mia, Supermodel, and The Loneliest. And they do have music videos. But I've already seen them, but we'll do it anyways. Mamma Mia is such a good song. Such a good video. Also, like, they all look so good. Look at them. Look at the 3 of them.
He's so fucking annoying.
Say that, bitch. Ah, look at Ethan. Look at how good he looks. Ah, the pearls and the glitter, and he's just so hot. I fucking love Ethan. I was so sad when Damiano shaved his head, because I love his long hair, but now that I've seen his, like, shaved head a lot more, especially in these lyric videos, I'm like, no, he looks so good with a shaved head. And also just, like, the style of their music videos matches so well with their, like, almost over the top, but, like, eccentric, bold aesthetic. Like, it's just so, like the visual design of this music video is so good. Also, we love black women. A win is a win. Mamma Mia. Slay! 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 I love that shirt also, it's all about me. I love Måneskin's merch, but my god, the fucking shipping from the EU is too much, and I can't do it. Like, they came out with, like, ties, like, a year ago, and I wanted one so bad. It was, like, $40 from shipping from Italy, and I was like, I can't do it. Like, the makeup that they all have, the outfits, the lighting, everything about this music video is so visually awesome. Oh, no. Sorry, that was my favorite part. Let me go back, actually. That was my favorite part. And I'm not taking drugs. They ask me why it's so hot. Cause I'm Italiano. I love that part. That part's just so fun. I'm not even Italian. It's just like, I love when people are like, they have pride of where they came from. And I'll do what you ask. Okay, I'll cut this part out because I feel like this part should have some sort of seizure warning and it doesn't. So I'm not gonna include it in this video just out of safety. When I sing this song live, I do this part, like, fully, with my heart and soul involved in it. And you can hear me so clearly in the video that I took of the concert, and I was like, oh my god, I posted it, like, to my story because I didn't know, because I couldn't hear it, and I had to delete that shit so quick. Yeah, like, I love this hair on Damiano. I think Damiano's always looked good, but the fucking shaved head is, like, so good. And I love it for the era. Next song, though, Supermodel. This was one of my favorite Måneskin songs until I listened to this album. Like, Supermodel is so fucking good. Again, the aesthetic of the music video is incredible, but the song is also incredible. The storytelling, the music video, the aesthetic, the lighting, the costume design, the makeup, and everything is so good. Also, this fucking guitar, Thomas, it's so good. Alone at parties in a deadly silhouette. She loves the cocaine, but cocaine don't love her back. I used to know her, but like, look at how hot everybody is here. Like, everybody looks incredible. And it's just such a good aesthetic from everybody involved. Look at Ethan. Ugh, what that scene. She'll never love you more than money and cigarettes. Love that run. Like, whoever is the director or like artistic designer of the music videos deserves every award. Alone at parties, she's working around the clock. I think this is my second favorite hair on Damiano. I like the full long hair. And then it's the one that we just saw with the shaved, like, undercut sides. But number 1 right now is truly the shaved head. So good. Like, I feel like so many artists make music videos that are just sort of like labor or whatever, them in front of a camera in like one static shot. But like, they make movies. They make little mini movies out of every single song that they can, and it's so good. Again, another great fucking example, The Loneliest, which is gonna be the last song on the album. One of my favorite fucking songs. It's so beautiful. I love a big ballad. Like I said, Damiano's voice in this is so fucking beautiful. Everybody in like their funeral best in like the all black, gorgeous. Such a good music video. Them underwater. Like the artistic design of all of their music videos is so good. I hope that this is to kids today what Helena was to us back in the day. Like, look, oh, it's just so good. The aesthetic. Look at them. Look at these outfits. They're so good. Like, they could have just worn boring suits like everybody else, but they said fashion. And I appreciate that so much. Look at the hat and the leather pants, the top. So good. Look at her makeup. Beautiful. Beautiful. She's so beautiful. The lighting. The visual effects, the camera work, everything about this music is so good. It's so good. Like, these shots are so beautiful. There has to be some sort of Grammy category for best music video, and like, they deserve it. Every single one of these videos deserves it. Because they also do practical sets. None of that green screen shit. They're in a field. Practical effects over visual effects over CGI, always. Oh, they look so good. The drama of the rain. Oh, so fucking good. Absolutely fucking incredible. Beautiful music video. My God. So fucking good. And that's the album, y'all. Like I thought, incredible top to bottom. I expected nothing different, nothing less from Måneskin. I love their music. I fucking love their music. And their songs were just so good. I think my favorite song is still Time Zone. Time Zone's just so good. Time Zone is so beautiful. And heartbreaking. It has the storytelling, it has the vocals, it has everything. Like, all of these songs are so good, and I'm so happy that I bought their album, and it's just, I love them, and I can't wait for them to go on tour again. Hopefully not too soon, because again, I don't want them to be like burnt out or whatever, because that's not good. I would love to be able to see Måneskin for years and years to come. I saw them on their first US tour, and like, that's gonna be such a flex in like 10 years when they are like the #1 band in the rock scene. Because I can feel it, I know it's coming, and I know that they have it. They have so much talent and so much creativity. And that's what I feel like. I feel like a lot of groups, like, they have talent, but like, they're never utilizing their concepts to the best ability. They're never like coming in with a big, bold vision and like executing it well. And I feel like Måneskin does it perfectly every time. Like, they have the look and they have the talent, and I feel like having both out of 10 is like such like a rare thing to see from a group, and I'm just so happy to be a fan of Måneskin at this time. I'm so happy to be able to say that I've seen their career, not from the beginning because they've been making music for a while, but from the start of their peak, and I get to see where they continue on from here because they're just so incredible, and I love their music. This album is so good. This album is incredible. Every single song is a good song. No skips. Absolutely zero skips for Måneskin ever. And like the fact that like the promo for their album dropping was all of them getting married to each other, like that was so slay. Like, they're so cool, and I love them, and I love their music, and I love their aesthetic, and I love everything about them, and I hope I get to see them on tour again. I hope I get to see them perform again. I hope that one day maybe their merch isn't $40 shipping, because I would love to buy more of their merch. I feel like they need to come up with a fashion line. Not like a partner with somebody, not like ambassadors for Gucci like they are now. Like, I want them to come out with a fashion line, because I feel like their aesthetic is so good that I would love to like own a piece designed by them, because they have like such good aesthetic, such good vision. Like, that's so hard to have a full group styled perfectly every time. They always have like cohesive looks that are distinct and specific to each member, and yet they all still look incredible. Their stylist never fumbles. Never, not once. They always look incredible. or they look incredible now. If you look at like their first like album when they first sung Begging, like the album art for that, they don't that was a miss. But they learned and now they look incredible. And I love them. Like, their music's incredible and I can't wait to see them live again, and you should listen to this album too. I feel like not enough people who like Måneskin know them for their music. They know them for the band and they don't know them for their music. And I want more people to get into their music. Specifically, their Italian songs. I would love more songs in Italian. I feel like out of this 17-track album, the fact that there are only 3 in Italian, we could have had just maybe like 2 more. We could have had like a third of the album be Italian. So I hope in the future we get more Italian tracks because I love their songs in Italian. That being said, let me know what your favorite song is. Listen to the album. I need more people to get into Måneskin because I need them to get like the respect and attention that they deserve, because I feel like there's a lot of sort of like glitz and glamour where like, yes, they have a great aesthetic, yes, they are just sort of like bolded out there, but I don't want them to be like known for that because they are incredible musicians. Like, that's the thing, like, I feel like it would be so easy for them to just be like, oh my god, it's Damiano, and he's hot and he sings well, but like, then there's also Victoria, who's also hot, who plays the bass fucking incredibly, and then there's also Ethan, who's also fucking hot and plays the drums absolutely insane, and then there's also Thomas, who's also fucking hot, who also plays the guitar. Like they're all so good at what they do, and then they also look incredible. I feel like that's really hard to find. A group in which every single member is the visual and also the main talent. Like, they all are so good at what they do. And then they all come together to make incredible music. And I want them to be known for more than just who they are. I want to be known for what they do. If that makes any sense. I just feel like a lot of times people like talk about Måneskin and they're like, oh my god, we love Victoria, she's so cool and she's so hot, we love a bicon. And like, yes we do, but like also, do you listen to their music? Do you know any song off of Volume 1 other than I Wanna Be Your Slave? Even though that song slaps. Do you listen to Coraline? Do you listen to Vetani? I think that's how you pronounce it. I actually don't, like, the thing is I don't know Italian, so I don't know how to pronounce the song titles, but like, I love their songs in Italian. I just wish that they got a little bit more respect, because I feel like that's the thing. I listen to like a lot of music that's not in English, and I feel like a lot of artists who make music not in English feel the pressure to make music in English, and I don't want them to feel that pressure. Like, it's one thing if you're like, I would like to branch out and also write music in English, but I don't want them to feel the need to have to get global success, because I feel like they should be getting recognition for their incredible songs that exist that aren't in English, because some of their Italian songs are so fucking good. Anyways, I have rambled on long enough. Let me know what your favorite song from the album is. Mine is probably Time Zone, but again, I love all of their songs. So I hope that the next time we get to see them on tour, there's going to be a crowd full of people in which everybody knows all the words, because that would be incredible. That's the goal. That's the goal that I want for them, is that they can play a full set list and everybody knows every word to every song. And we don't have to 100% get there, but like 80%, that'd be great.